Hey, what's going on, people? This is Tenchi, and I am back for another TMNT Rant Rave review on this season premiere episode entitled "The Mutant Situation." So it starts out with the turtles, what I'm saying, jumping off rooftops and doing some crazy parkour, reminiscing about their supposed defeat of the Shredder and the Krang. So they go out looking for April because apparently she hasn't been hanging out with them for a while. And according to her, her father is having these crazy nightmares, and they just keep getting worse and worse. So he won't let her out of the house except for school. He is super paranoid at this point. You also find out that the Krang are working with Shredder on some sort of project, and once you find out what the project is, I mean, we all know, supplying them with mutagen. Shredder wants a team of mutants, and it's crazy because they send a drone ship out in camouflage. Turtles track him with what looks like an old school Game Boy hooked up with mixing blades. I love it. I love it. And they end up on the ship, the delivery drone ship, and they end up getting into a crazy scuffle with the Krang, but not in their regular robot suits. No, they end up in a fight with a brand new bio droid that looks like the body of a gorilla. It goes crazy with everyone jumping around doing their thing. The next thing you know, Mikey ends up kicking one of the Krang because there's three in the ship. He ends up kicking one of the Krang. It bounces off of one of the panels in the ship and hits a release button. The mutagen ends up rolling down to the hatch and rains down upon the city. So now you have canisters of mutagen in different places, and one of them was about to hit April. Her dad pushes her out of the way, ends up getting drenched in the mutagen himself, falls off a roof. A bunch of bats start touching him. You see the transformation happening. You see what's going on with his heart. His body is rapidly turning into a bat, and it's nuts because he still kind of looks like himself. If you look at him, they even notice that he still has his red beard, and he kind of he still has his face, only he's a bat with a flat nose and a really bulbous brain, who looks like he is trying to attack the turtles in April, but no, in reality he's trying to protect them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, there's a lot of stuff going on in this one episode. Now there's a rift between April and the turtles because one of them accidentally lets it slip that they were the ones that accidentally spilled the mutagen. So now they have to not only hunt down all those other canisters, because some of them haven't cracked yet, but they have to they have to track down a good amount of canisters full of mutagen. And also, their best friend is now so distraught because not only has she had to watch her father, transform into a mutant, and we don't know if it's reversible or not. And her best friends were the ones that did it. So it kind of, I don't know. You know what? I hope they don't drag out that she's gonna be angry, but she has every right to be angry. I don't blame her. But I want to see what they're gonna do with this, because now they have to go on a scavenger hunt for all these canisters. They know that Shredder is working with the Krang. There's gonna be a bunch of mutants going around New York. I'd say let's call the X-Men. No, but I say it was an excellent episode. Very nice. Everything everything lined up. Not perfectly, because there's one thing I'm kind of confused about. Donnie at the in the beginning of the episode invented this rocket propelled cart to get them outside and launch to use the hang gliders. Where'd that thing go? I know that's just a nitpick, but that junk's heavy. Where the heck did it end up landing? They don't mention it again. It's just I don't get it. And there was people below them. So where in the world did that thing end up hitting? I'm just saying. Anybody got any theories? Let me know. But other than that, I think that this is a good start to the newest season. I can't wait to see how many other mutants we're gonna end up meeting. Which ones are gonna be friends? Which ones are gonna be foe? And or which ones are gonna just be straight up crazy? Where the other ones are just gonna it's gonna be a crazy monster mash from this point on. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And I will see you on the next review. Peace, love, and never be normal. Oh, one more thing. If you want to catch up on any of the past reviews from last season, just check out my TMNT playlist. Let me know what you think. It has everything from rants about the comic, old school and current. It also has my thoughts on the old school movies, everything leading up to the premiere of last season, plus every episode, a review for every single episode of last season. I love doing these vlogs, and thank you so much for everyone watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and never be normal.